Is university really worth it? I know it's one of those questions that doesn't come up with a one-size-fits-all answer. For some, it's a no-brainer. For others, it feels more like a gamble. So today, we're going to break it down, not just the stats and the figures, but the real-life impact, so you can decide for yourself whether going to university is it worth for you. Ready? Let's get into it. Quick intro before we jump into it. I'm Mihai, husband and father and founder of Enrollment, and over the past year we've helped hundreds of students figure out if university was the right step for them. Our job isn't to push you in one direction, but to help you find your path. So if you're still waiting the pros and cons, reach out anytime. We're here to help you make the best decision, no strings attached. Alright, let's dive into this big question. Let's start with one of the biggest reasons people choose university: expanding their knowledge and building real skills. University offers the structured learning environment where you can dive into subjects you're passionate about and learn from experts. You're not just memorizing facts, you're building critical thinking, communication, and problem-solving skills that are valuable in almost any career. But here's the kicker: it's also about discovering things you didn't even know you're interested in. Take a minute to think about what subjects you're curious about. Imagine having 3 or 4 years to focus on them, explore, experiment, and even make mistakes without the pressure of a job. That's something pretty unique to the university experience. Is there something you're excited to dive deeper into if you went to uni? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Career opportunities. One of the first things people say about university is that it opens doors, better job options, more security, and often a higher salary. And you know, in many fields, that's true. Employers often look for degree as proof that you've put in the work to gain specific knowledge. Certain careers like medicine, law, engineering simply require a degree, and even in other fields, having a degree might give you an edge when applying for competitive jobs. But here's the thing: university isn't the only path to success. Plenty of people do well with apprenticeships, vocational trainings, or even starting their own business. The key is to know what you want and what's best for your career goals. So how important is the degree for the career you're aiming for? Have you checked out the requirements? Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room: the cost. In the UK, tuition fees can go up to $9,250 a year, and that's not counting living expensive, books, or other extras. Even with student loans available, paying back that debt can take a while. Now, depending on what you're studying, the investment might be totally worth it, but if the cost of university is making you think twice, you're not alone. Remember, there are scholarships, grants, and bursaries out there that can help reduce the cost. So if money is a concern, look into those options. The question is, does the potential return on investments line up with what you'll be studying? Would you be comfortable with a student loan if you meant opening doors in your career? Now, here's something people often overlook: the personal growth side of university. For many, university is where you get that first real taste of independence. You're making your own schedule, managing your time, cooking meals, basically figuring out life as an adult. And on top of that, you're meeting people from all walks of life, some of whom may become lifelong friends or even future business partners. University can be a place where you explore new ideas and perspectives, join societies, or take up hobbies you've never considered before. It's not just about lectures and exams, it's about growing as a person and finding your own voice. Does that kind of personal journey appeal to you? Last, but definitely not least, let's talk about the alternatives. University is just one path. There's vocational training, apprenticeships, and even starting work right away, all of which are the different experience and opportunities. If you're someone who learns best by doing, rather than sitting in a classroom, or an apprenticeship or training program could be a perfect fit. These alternatives are often more affordable and allow you to start earning more money sooner. Let's be clear, just because you choose an alternative path doesn't mean you're missing out on a great career. Many successful people never went to university at all, yet they found a path that worked for them. So think about it. So, is university worth it? Honestly, only you can answer that. It's not just about career prospects or salary. It's about what kind of experience you want and where you see yourself a few years from now. University can be an amazing journey, but so can other paths. The key is to making the choice that feels right for you. And remember, we're here to help you figure it out. At Enrollmate, we're all about helping you make informed, confident decisions. If you're weighing the pros and cons and you want someone to talk to, reach out to us anytime. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.